Welcome back to another video. So this video will be a very short video because we discuss about supervised machine learning, its classifications and other details about the machine learning. And later we discuss about the unsupervised machine learning in the previous video. And now we will be seeing the reinforcement learning. It's a small topic. And just giving a quick review about the reinforcement learning, and after that we will be getting into, in the upcoming videos we will get into the other aspects of supervised machine learning. So we will be discussing about the curse of dimensionality, then followed by bias, then variance, condition for underfitting, overfitting. Then we will discuss little bit about the training sets, the testing data sets, then validation, that is performance parameters, and then um, uh, k-fold validation, cross validation techniques. So these are the further topics that will be discussed in the first unit, that will be keep posting in the upcoming videos. So let's coming back to our topic, that is reinforcement learning. So as we discussed about the previous two types of machine learning, that is supervised and unsupervised. So what is the difference between these algorithms, classes of machine learning with reinforcement learning? So in supervised machine learning, we will be having the labeled data set, so which is very much helpful to get trained on the training data, because the labels are there, so that it's very easy to predict for a new data point. And coming to unsupervised machine learning, we don't exactly have the labels. So we use clustering or association rules. We will go for splitting the data points into groups or clusters, and then we will go for the learning. So that's what happening in the other two algorithms. But in this reinforcement learning, so this is an algorithm. The reinforcement learning is an algorithm that learn from the outcomes and the decisions which action take, which need to take the next. That means it will act on some scenario, and it will look for the outcome of that particular action, and then decide which action to take next. So this is how the reinforcement learning works. For example, after each action, the algorithms receives a feedback. So whenever the algorithm first time it is doing some actions, and then the algorithm look for the feedbacks, and that feedbacks will helps it determine whether the action is correct, or the action is neutral, or the action is incorrect. So it will do one action, then it will see for the feedback, and it will analyze whether the happened action is a correct one or a neutral one or an incorrect one. This is how it's learning. So it is a good technique to use for automated systems that have to make a lot of small decisions without the human interventions or guidance. So the example for this reinforcement learning is that it's gaming, for example, because first time you are going to play game, you don't get any training before, and you are into the environment, and now you will take the first step. Just taking the first step, you don't know what is happening. Sometimes the steps that you taken will be wrong. So in that case, you will again reattempt it. This time you don't take the previous mistakes. You will be doing a new steps, and you will see whether it will be a successful step or not. If it is a successful steps, then we will be following the next step. Likewise, we will take the decisions. You will feel the environment. You will learn from each, you will get the feedback from each action you are taking, and you will be learning it. And finally, you can able to do a wonderful action over there, because of the learning that you gathered from the previous experience in that particular data. So this is how the reinforcement learning is working. So by that we are winding up with the basic concept, and now in the next video onwards we will look for dimensionality reduction and all other topics in the machine learning. Thank you. Keep watching.